Hello everybody, my name's Silver Phantom, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed. And I just about to repeat the assassination of William after what happened last time. Just watch part 5 to see what happened.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Another one down. I think there's only 4 more to go, I think. And 4 or 3.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable. Finish him by breaking his legs, or by throwing him to the ground.
For pod 10, I think. If I'm able to have these videos long.
Come, Altair. I would have news of your progress.
I've done as you've asked.
Good, good. I sense your thoughts are elsewhere. Speak your mind.
Each man I'm sent to kill speaks cryptic words to me. Each time I come to you and ask for answers. Each time you give only riddles in exchange, but no more.
Who are you to say no more?
I'm the one who does the killing. If you want it to continue, you'll speak straight with me for once.
Tread carefully, boy. I do not like your tone.
And I do not like your deception.
I have offered you a chance to restore your lost honor.
Not lost. Taken. By you. And then you sent me to fetch it again like some damn dog.
It seems I'll need to find another. A shame. You showed great potential.
I think if you had another, you'd have sent him long ago. You said the answer to my question would arise when I no longer needed to ask it. So I will not ask. I demand you tell me what binds these men.
What you say is true. These men are connected by a blood oath not unlike our own.
Who are they?
Non nobis, domine non nobis.
Templars.
Now you see the true reach of Robert de Sade.
All of these men, leaders of cities, commanders of armies.
All pledge allegiance to his cause.
Their works are not meant to be viewed on their own, are they? But as a whole, what do they desire?
Conquest. They seek the Holy Land not in the name of God, but for themselves.
What of Richard? Salah ad-Din?
Any who oppose the Templars will be destroyed. Be assured they have the means to accomplish it.
Then they must be stopped.
That is why we do our work, Altair. To ensure a future free of such things.
Why did you hide the truth from me?
That you might pierce the veil yourself. Like any task, knowledge precedes action. Information learned is more valuable than information given. Besides, your recent behavior had not inspired much confidence.
I see.
Altair, your mission has not changed. Merely the context within which you perceive it.
And armed with this knowledge, I might better understand those Templars that remain.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What about the treasure Malik retrieved from Solomon's temple? Robert seemed desperate to have it back.
In time, Altair, all will become clear. Just as the role of the Templars has revealed itself to you, so too will the nature of their treasure. For now, take comfort in the fact that it is not in their hands, but ours.
If this is your desire.
It is. You are restored another rank. Take back your weapon. Use it to bring honor to the Brotherhood. Altair, before you go...
Yes?
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
Truth be told, Master, I didn't. I took a leap of faith.
blend into society as a regular human being. And exit. I'm to the Bureau. No, please!
Run back now.
And then honestly, so eager to play that, so that's why I'm focusing so much on the main storyline and more to come in the story with the other games. But yeah, can't wait. And also, can't wait to see what else has installed, like the DLC for all the other games. That's the Bureau. Hey,
Safety and peace, Malik.
Word that the city was possessed of either. Why do you trouble me today?
Al-Mualim has marked Majduddin for death. What can you tell me about him?
Salahuddin's absence has left the city without a proper leader, and Majduddin has appointed himself to play the part. Fear and intimidation get him what he wants. He has no true claim to the position.
That ends today.
You speak too readily. This is not some slaver we're discussing. He rules Jerusalem and is well protected because of it. I suggest you plan your attack carefully. Get to better know your prey.
With your help, I will. Where would you have me begin my search?
What's this? You're actually asking for my assistance instead of demanding it.
Ugh,
I'm impressed.
no one cares.
Be out with it.
As you wish. Here's where I would look. First, to the southwest near the mosque. After that, head south of here. There are 2 locations that might interest you. The southernmost church is one, the other is in the streets, near a synagogue.
Thank you for your help, Dai.
Don't foul this, Altair.
We're down.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
We can go there. All that. Okay.
Did you see the order? He wants us to repair a stage for another execution. Today!
It's the one at the western edge of Solomon's temple. I was on my way just now.
So much death.
Worried that our true leader might return and bring a measure of justice to this city.
Yes, and not this mockery Majduddin parades before us.
How? How does something like this happen?
Everyone appointed in Salah ad-Din's stead is met with an untimely end. And now, the position falls to him. He, who was once nothing more than the Emir's scribe.
How convenient. It would not surprise me to learn he was behind these accidents.
Shh! If the guards hear us, we'll be taken for treason. Executed on the very platform we have to repair. Come, let us return to work.
Plans for the places where people get executed. Crap. Ow. Fine.
Kime böyle yemek istiyorsun?
You will not get away from me!
Landing. Oh, come on.
Your life ends now.
I'll get you!
You look.
Won't be too difficult.
Peki farkında değilsin ama hali hazırda kaybetmek yok. Beni yenelim.
Third time's charm, I shall not screw it up again. Oh. Lens. Come on. So close. Come on. Oink. Ah. Right there. This one down. I'm in the... Okay, so looking for this bit. Oh, the pickpocket.
They sent word you wish to speak with me.
Majduddin intends another execution today. We must ensure all goes well.
It is my duty to serve.
Bring the document I've given you to your master. This way he'll know where my men are at all times. And be quick about it. We can ill afford any delays.
There will be none, you have my word. Is there anything else?
We've reason to believe they've infiltrated the city. Majduddin fears for his safety. Truth be told, I don't blame him. A man in his position has many enemies.
I'm sure your men will keep him safe.
God willing.
Leave now, or I'll make you.
Ah. One to go. That should keep you. And then looking.
You are filth!
Oh, let's do this one. I think.
That hurts! Stop it, please!
Way
out. No one shall hit that woman. The next one I laugh. Oh, that's
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Thank you, my lady. Let's keep looking. Soldiers.
Your presence annoys me.
Well, you annoy me. Nothing here. Anything else? Oh, what about down here? Where am I at? Oh, I'm the wrong way. Yeah, roughly the wrong way.
That hurts! Stop it, please!
Be gone, fuck! Yeah. Oh,
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
You're welcome. then. Ah. Former.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Stealth assassinate all targets.
Be gone!
Please, someone do something!
Shoot the target. Pull it. Oh yeah, it's yellow.
They're still in my presence?
I'm sick and hungry.
cost you your life!
Get us to the corner. Then... Right. Now.
Coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Oh, that's close.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
There. There you are. And... Away!
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong!
friends! The shaitan is everywhere!
Move!
I'm dying.
Mother
you
kill
spare
the
a few-
target.
Please! Help me!
I'll have your hand for that! You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Thank you, friend. Off to the bureau. Yay! There you go. Alley-oop. And fail. Yeah. Across the rooftop and far away. Assassins come to play. I didn't need no ladders when I was passing. Grafton boy. Grafton. Ah, run. Bring on. And nuke down. What's up, fuckers?
What news,
Voice
novice?
me penis.
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majduddin is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Yoink. Oh, that. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Oh, recent one. Right then, off to my target. Actually. What's that actually? Nice. It's my brother. Hi. Die. It reminds me of an actor, but I don't know who his name is.
Silence! I demand silence!
It's Gandalf.
People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? Then you wish to take action? Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed. This is not justice.
You've no right to do that. Who do you take yourself?
And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime.
God curse you all!
See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus! Oh. She goes by many names, but her sin remains the same. She turned her back. Defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she'd forever stained.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I...
God.
Not kill people. Yay! Killed
Your
it.
work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun!
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Why am I seeing great power comes great responsibility.
Your life is now. Kill him! Don't let him
Alright. Quick, run!
They leave horrors in their wake.
Hiding in plain sight. Very nice.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect
Yay.
praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
For the time being. One more target in each region, then
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
then I can start on ACU. Not you. Assassin's Creed 2. One of the best games ever made, apparently.
We done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
Ooh, phone call.
I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What did I do?
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Who is?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're
Well,
more
I would
important
say.
than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the birds today. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it,
It's bad.
it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do?
Another phone?
Lucy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night.
Okay.
The
Bye.
answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Let me guess my eagle vision. Oh well. Nighty night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. The following morning. Huh, no dock. Interesting. Oh no, there he is.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Someone's a bit rude. A bit ignorant. Shut up. Hi Dan, how many targets left?
You forget how the Animus works? Select a memory on the menu in front of you and let's begin.
Oh, shut up! Yeah, 3 more to go. Nice. So this should be done pretty soon. Okie pokey. Yeah! So then, AC.
Altair, I trust you're well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert des Sables must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Acre, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Ooh, what gift is it? Another rank. Yeah. Ooh, a better sword. It's a base, and also, that's not the only piece of Eden, it's like 20 of them. There's many at the end of the games. Yeah, so I think I'll head to the Dukaka city, and I'll leave it there. Then it should be done pretty soon. Whee! I leave. And wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Flat. Time to run away, boy. We are almost done with AC1. Move out of the way, fool. Run, Forrest, run. Ah. Black seed or darkness? Darkness, let's show. Run. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Dun, dun, na, 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 horse racing. Whoa.
Yeah,
yeah, bombers, underlay. Where to? I'll go to the south.
When you are exposed, tackle people who are in your way to maintain momentum, and utilize your sprint ability when the path is clear.
Thank you for the tip, Alexa.
yeah.
Oh, look at blade. Oh, yeah. It's like a satisfying finger slicer, which it is. Right done.
Yeah, yeah.
Well then, I'll leave it here. It's a beautiful view of the city. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!